Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 70 of Gottne Till I Die. This is the same where we're taking the tiny Swedish club of Gottne IF to the top of Swedish football. And we are in the 2032 season, so a fair amount of time on from the start of the game. We're in the top division and we came really close last time round. In the end, we had a bit of a screw up in the last few games where we played a lot of good sides and didn't manage to win any of the last 4 games. Finished 5th. Good thing is things have gone our way, and I think that we have qualified for Europe next time, which will be important financially. As you can see financially on the right there, we had a lot of money all of a sudden because we had a board takeover and it's all gone away again. But we did manage to do stuff with it, which is important. So let's have a look what has happened. We'll have a look what's happened in the transfers, because I think that's where the interesting stuff has happened. So, released players, this is where we'll start. Alexander Yellow, he was always on the way out. He has gone. He's gone, and he's all right, but he's 34, and his abilities were reducing all the time, and we saw how bad he was kind of playing. He was a liability when he came onto the pitch, so I'm pretty happy with that. Other players out. Degerlund has gone on loan to Iceland, Icelandic club. Sigurd Palsson, in his last season with the club, he won't be here. He's going on loan to KA. And Karim Coley has just under £10,000. He's gone to AC Horsens, who have a biohazard as symbol as their logo, which is interesting. You can see we've done a bunch of transfers in. I think we've had one of the best transfer windows we've had for a while. There's no superstar, but I really feel we have a squad which has some quality depth now. Let's have a look through. So starting off with Thomas Fenson, who you will not know. So he is a centre-back, which is signed in for almost £100,000 from Elfsborg. Looks a reasonable player. He's got reasonable heading, marking, tackling stats. He's pretty fast. Good positioning. There's nothing that he's not that good at that you might need him to be good at for this. And I do like the fact he's got a little bit of pace about him. Only 25 years old, 3.5 star. Quality player, 4-star potential, and as you can see in the Swedish Cup, he started very, very well. So I think that gives us, we did need some backup there because Degerlund is on his way out. Azan Medovic is getting older, and we saw that there were problems happening there, and that left us a little bit dry at the back in terms of centre back. So he's come in and he's going to give us a little bit of ability in there. He's got reasonable passing and vision, so he could potentially play in Tinner Holmes' role as well, which is nice. So gives us some ability there. Emil Nielsen, this is just someone for the under 21s. So he is sitting in our under 18s or wherever he is, but he's a future prospect. He had a reasonable potential, so I brought him in to see what we could do with him. You knew about this one, Jonas Henningsen. We managed to get in for the 140,000 that we suggested. You can see here, 3-star player, brilliant on the ball, dribbling, crossing could be worked on, but very, very good player. He's going to be good if he can get a game, that is. Felix Bowman, he was the other guy who was coming in. He's very much backup, but gives us a lot of some options in midfield and up front as well. So happy with that. I mean, he's finishing of 7, so he's not going to give us that many options up front. So he's come through from AIK. So then left back is obviously a bit of an issue because we lost Hapsoba, we've lost Yallo last season, so we only had the one guy at left back. So we bought in. This guy was on free. Now, I'm slightly worried we might have overpaid for this. He's a Norwegian lad. He's not the most attacking of players in the world, but he's a decent defensive fullback who I think will do a very good job. 4-star player. I think when he plays, we have to play things a little bit differently, but he's done okay since he has been in. He has got a couple of assists, so he's not that bad. I know they keep coming. So on the right side, this guy came up. and he is getting better all the time. 5-star potential ability potentially here. Look at all those upwards facing arrows. His pace is massively increasing, but everything across the board is getting better apart from his determination. But he's only 19, plenty of room to improve, and he is going to be starting today on the first game of the season. Next guy, he is just to provide some backup on the right side because I didn't have anyone there. I do have someone now who's a lot better than him. He was primarily signed for his name and the fact he's a 19-year-old Swede. Love third. I mean, why not sign him with a name like that? And then I found this guy on loan from Djurgården's Asare or Asaraner, I don't know. But I did like the look of this guy an awful lot. He gives us, he can play up top. He can also play on the right side. He can dribble and he can finish. So he is a genuine option up front as well, I think. He can also play on the left side and in the centre, but a really decent Ghanaian international. He is 28 years old, so he's in his prime and he is ready to go for us. I'm really happy with that. And finally, the only other place where we were lacking in cover really was left midfield. The board aren't happy with this transfer, but I'm fairly happy. He's not the best player in the world, but he's fast, he can cross, and he can pass. So, I mean, I'm happy with that. He doesn't have the long shots that I guess Camp has, but Camp, when you look at him, he's not all that either. So, let me know what you think of the transfers. I'm pretty pleased with them. I think it could have gone a lot worse than that. I think we've given ourselves we've got a good squad of players now. It's we've got 5 players who don't make the team, which is, yeah, it's kind of nice to have that sort of level of backup. So this is how pre-season has gone. We've gone through the Swedish Cup. We got knocked out in the quarterfinals. It was a bit of an epic challenge. You'll see in the friendlies we've not lost one of the friendlies. In the other games, though, we started out with a 2-2 draw away at Ugreit, which was not the best. Camp and Nagash getting the goals there early on, and we kind of just took our foot off the accelerator, which was the problem. Then we played home against Elfsborg, good 2-1 win against Elfsborg. Tinnerholm and Krebs with the goal. They scored later on, but we were back in it. And then the final group game, we beat Barrage 3-0. Tinnerholm, Asari and Paul with the goals. But then we finally got knocked out. We went 2-0 up against AIK. We're all over them and we lost in extra time. So I wasn't too disappointed with that because we gave them a good game. There were 2 good sides going at it, which I was pretty pleased with. Didn't play that well down the right wing in this game, and that might have been a bit of a problem. So today we come playing Orebro. Team is already set to go, and we'll come out all guns blazing, hopefully. So this is the team that we're going with. It's Paul and Krebs up top. Paul's coming back in because Nagash has been a little bit crappy. Azare is playing on the right side. We're going to go with Azare. Sounds good. Camp is on the left side, Tinnerholm, and we go with Muller in the centre instead of Samare. Going to give him a go. He's decent passing and vision. Why not give him a try? Ntumba is on the left side of defence. He is interested, or Bayern are after him. He's not worth enough money though, which is disappointing. Fenson and Anderson in the centre with Diallo, the youngster, on the right side. We're playing SodaStream in goal because the other guy, whose name I've forgotten already, is injured. So Henriksson, that's it. So we don't have a goalkeeper on the bench. Fingers crossed we don't need a goalkeeper. I can't think that I've had a goalkeeper injury, as far as I can remember, that I've had to take off in FM21. So this will probably be the game because I normally put one on the bench. So we're going to go at them and we'll see how we do against a reasonable Orebro side. See how this team knits together. I guess the only area, there's a chance that early on, Krebs, Asare, Diallo, ball in. No, that's a poor ball in. But the problem we might have early on maybe is getting these players to sort of knit together into a reasonably functional team of players. I was going to say something else, but I forgot what it is, so I'll say that instead. Long ball over the top. And Tumba's got it. zooms it over the top. It's Paul. That's what I was going to say. It relates to the front too. But here comes Camp, stopping me saying anything. Yeah, the strikers that we've got probably aren't as good as it might have been. Right, in your world, that was imperceptible pause. In my world, that was about 10 minutes. Right then, see how we're doing. Tinnerholm into Asare. You going to shoot, mate? Show your finishing. Oh, not like that. Good start, though, from the boys in green. We are on key highlights, yeah. SodaStream, sorry, what am I saying? Anderson plays it long. That wasn't the best there. But Anderson's got it back. We do seem to be winning the sort of ball over the top quite nicely. SodaStream's not played recently in goal for us. He was certainly our sort of superstar for some time, or not superstar. Ball over the top though. Here is Krebs straight into the goalkeeper. Yeah, it's a good start though. It's a good start. We've not seen anything from Orebro as an attacking force. Off the bar. Good God. Come on, boys. Back of the net by now, surely. 5 shots, some decent opportunities. Should have put one of those in. Sorry. Right then, so let's... I haven't even shouted. Let's get creative. I mean, we're already pretty creative as things stand, but I would like to win this first game. And we look like we have the ability. Camp. Or Krebs. I don't know who that. I think Camp's been taking the corner. So absolutely dominated this first half. Not quite had the ball in the back of the net yet though. Muller. Camp. Into Tinnerholm. Tinnerholm back to Fenson. Straightforward play. Fenson, Anderson, they're all very capable of playing these sort of balls in, aren't they? And Camp hits the bar. And if anyone was going to break the deadlock, it would have been Camp, but even he can't beat the goalkeeper. 0-0, half time. That's not quite what I wanted at this point. Can't blame the goalkeeper, and I can't say they're playing poorly, so we'll go with you can do better in the second half. Let's go positive. Plenty of opportunities on the bench though. We've got Samare. Maybe his long shots might be good, but Camp here, it's straight into the goalkeeper's hands there. Samare's long shots will certainly provide a different sort of threat. Just don't want to end up going sort of 1-0 down here, do we? Because it's easy enough to screw up at the back and just leave ourselves in all sorts of trouble. But here's Fenson. Ball is long. That's not the best. And they've done well here. Created a little bit of a chance. That's a terrible ball though. And the ball goes the other way. But they've still got it. Blomqvist. I've laughed at him. That's a bad move, isn't it? Oh, he's in the bloody net. Oh, it's frustrating, this game, isn't it? You do all that, dominate the game, and then one highlight, and it's in the back of the net. That's not what I needed. We are going to make... I mean, Muller's doing all right, isn't he, in the centre there? I don't know. We'll bring Henningsen on because he does have that running ability. He is much more capable on the ball than Asare. I think we're going to have to go attacking. Oh, dear me, this would be a terrible start if this is right. We are going to do that. I don't know. Nagash on for Paul, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Paul hasn't really done much. Come on, boys. Suddenly, actually, after that point, you have to say we've not really had many chances. Right, Camp, though, running through them. Ball through, it's Krebs. Finish it off, please, mate. Oh, no. Oh, shit. I mean, 19 shots, 3 clear-cut chances. You really should be putting those in the back of the net, shouldn't you? Dear, dear, dear. Come on, boys. We're going to go very attacking. It's a dangerous, dangerous thing. Come on. They've gone long. I mean, we need something miraculous. I reckon that's offside. Henningsen, and the goalkeeper makes another save. 4 clear-cut chances. Off the bar, I mean off the line by the defender there. Come on, over the top. Come on. 1-0 loss. Oh, bloody hell. Well, what a season this is starting out to be. Well, I thought we played all right. I thought we played well. We just didn't finish. ARK did lose as well, so I mean that's pleasing. But that's against the team we should be beating. Oh, that's disappointing. Right, guys. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me know what you thought. I mean, the last two games that we've played that mean anything, we've lost. But let me know what you think of the new players and what you think went wrong and those sort of things. And if you have enjoyed that, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time, probably a bit further on down in the season. I imagine we'll get back on track, but it's just frustrating to lose the first game, isn't it, after you put that much effort into the transfers. Anyway, guys, see you next time. Goodbye.